Okay. Oh, dude. Yeah. London City is coming. The United Group, yep. Oh, nah, these kids having it. Nah, yeah, that's where you go. Yeah. Yeah, because how many where you go? Yes, sure is. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, yeah, you have it. Huh? Yeah, sure is. Yeah, yeah, sure. But, the rain line is on the field. If you want all right. Yeah. Okay, we back. Hey, what's going on, though? This is another episode of the Reporter Vlog for March 8th, 2024, on a Friday, with the last story of today. Metro officials seek emergency liquor license suspension ability after a deadly weekend, uh, which is a smart move because somebody some officials got to start taking the stand because like I said, the city is like a little Chicago, little Detroit. But let's get right into it and wrap this up. Lord Mayor Craig Greenberg announced a partnership with it's a story was brought to you by WLKY, of course, and shout out to my friend for donating this one as well to the vlog. Louisville, anyway, Louisville Mayor Greg Greenberg announced a partnership with Metro Alcoholic Beverage Control and Metro Council to address violent crime after a series of weekend homicides involving guns. We are working with urgency to make our city safer. This ordinance amendment would help us combat violent crime, protect lives, and better support our local businesses by allowing a quicker response to hold those accountable. From Metro ABC to Metro Council, LMPD, and more, we are working together to find real solutions. Mayor Greenberg's statement said. In response to the shooting inside Cafe 360 on Bardstown Road in the Highlands that left 21-year-old Theodore Brown dead, District Councilman Ben Reno Weber uh, asked for the state to step in. We are asking for emergency revocation of the license of Cafe 360 to operate, he said. We're asking for an ordinance change that would enable us to locally decide on those kinds of shutdowns. Currently, requests for an emergency suspension must go to state authorities. We have asked sometimes for a state to respond. It's taking them a long time, Weber said. That is a very, very strong property rights state. And they have a lot of benefit of the doubt. And we believe that locally we know that know what kind of response is appropriate in our communities. We know Weber and Metro ABC Director Brad Silveria agree on an ordinance proposal that will give Metro officials the authority to make similar emergency suspensions without state approval. I hope this has an effect in Louisville. Silveria said will be responsive and be able to hold the license accountable if there is accountability to be levied against the business. We know Weber stressed that the change would not mean no overreach, but the focus is on speed and combating violence. It mirrors the state's language. He said, "This is not new, but it gives more local control to respond exactly to the needs of our neighbors." The WLKY reached out to the owner of the Cafe 360, but they declined to comment on the matter. So basically, this idea is a pretty good idea, but up to me, they need to remove the liquor stores for good. But they're not going to do that because business has been this business, and money is still money. But all this is going to do is it'll slow things down if this would pass, but it won't completely wipe away the problem that still runs throughout this state. And that is the outright makes no sense violence that hits over here, hits over there, and doesn't really have a stamp a certain spot that it really hits. But this idea would slow it down because you gotta make it stand some kind of way. Uh, but like I said, it'd be pretty nice if they remove movie spots. But like I said before, money is still money, and business is still business. So they're gonna excuse me. So these type of spots will always live in this state as well as other states, despite the consequences that come with owning these businesses. But it's awful surprising about the trouble and where this story is coming from. Um, and that's from Bardstown Road in the Highlands. You would never think that spot would become a full-fledged hotspot of crime and uh, in general. At least it wasn't when back when back when we used to walk there, hang out there, or when we was younger in general. Used to never hear about shootings and things like that. But it's a different world now, and and you never know where people or where people's mind is gonna go to when they get when they get when they get their alcohol in them. You never know what crazy idea they will pop in their mind when they get a few cold ones in them, or more than a few cold ones. But that's gonna do it for this one. This is another episode of the reporter vlog for March 8th on a Friday. Um, you have a good weekend. Stay safe, and pretty much all I can say after reading these three violent stories. These stories with a violent theme with attached to them. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. But that's gonna do it. Y'all have a good one. This is another episode of not the Big Red Wrap Up, but the Reporter Vlog for March 8th, 2024. I'm gone.